Lack of discipline is going to let everyone else in the world know that you're still a boy, or you're not someone to be taken seriously. You have no ability to act and you're still waiting to feel like doing something, which is actually a feminine state of being. Now me and you both know how females act. They wait to feel like it, they act on emotion. And if you're only doing things when you feel like it, that means you're actually more feminine than you actually think. Now if you have a shred of masculinity or male pride left in this degenerate society, then you will carry on watching this video because you understand the importance of discipline. So how do we actually build it? Now I'm of the opinion that doing something because someone else tells you to do it is not discipline. If you go to work because your boss makes you, if you clean the house because your mum tells you to, or if you work in a business because your family do it, that doesn't mean that you're disciplined. It means you're doing something because you are almost forced to. The way to build true discipline is by deciding something out of full personal choice. When I was in uni, drinking and weed was literally a staple of my life. I was doing that almost 5, 6, 7 times a week. My brain was barely functioning. I was literally like a zombie walking around for most of my days. And then I went through a tough time and I had a bit of a wake-up call, and I started making some changes around my life. I started getting into self-improvement, into reading, and starting to take care of my fitness a bit more. Then it came to a point where I realised that there was a clash. I couldn't drink and smoke, and then I couldn't wake up in the morning to do my training sessions. So I just thought, you know what, I'm making some progress in the gym, so why not just double down on the gym for a bit. So I ended up quitting smoking and quitting drinking. And so I made that choice. Not the university lecturer, no one told me to do it. I did it by myself. And then from that choice, I doubled down on it. So I was making some really good progress in the gym. My physique started improving. And then lockdown happened again. So in UK, the gyms all shut. Now I had a choice then. I could have sat at home like 90% of the world and enjoyed the time, but I made progress and I wanted to carry on. There was a little park outside my flat, maybe about 5 minutes walk. It had a pull-up bar and a dip bar, and it was made of metal. And around this time it was winter. I didn't want to lose momentum, so I just trained. I went outside like it was a sunny day, no bother, and I trained my arse off. I committed to training like, I don't know how. I've never ever felt disciplined like this before in my life. It was almost, even every day I woke up and I was like, I cannot be asked going to train today. I look outside, the snow and slush is almost literally up to your feet. It's freezing. I see people walking around in hoodies and jackets with their beanies up. And I thought, fuck this. I looked at my radiator where my clothes are drying from yesterday's session, and I put it on, get my beanie on, and I'm out. And I did this for I don't know how many weeks. I was training just like I'd be training normally in the gym. And this is the key thing, no one was there. It was just me, no one was telling me to do it. And that repeated action of training outside, when I look back at it now, I believe that was one of the key factors that built me true discipline, because it was my personal choice. So how is it that you can build this true discipline? So you find one new thing. Whether it's reading, exercising, journaling, meditating, anything that falls under a self-improvement category that can actually benefit your life. There's absolutely no external pressure from anyone else telling you to do this, and you decide to do it yourself. And why I mention these things is because it requires multiple repetitions a week. For example, if you wanted to paint a canvas, I'm pretty sure with the lifestyle you've got, you probably do it maybe once a week. That's not enough to build discipline. You want to be doing some things where it requires at least 3, 4, 5 times of repetition per week, but it's not too complicated. It's something, all you need to do is just act. Yeah? So you're going to focus on this one thing, and you're going to do it again and again. And here's what's going to happen. You're going to come up to days where you feel like, I don't feel like doing this today. I can't be asked. What's the point of this? When those thoughts come of it's boring, I don't want to do it, there's no point in doing this, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to level up your discipline skill. And every time you beat that, just imagine your skill of discipline levels up by 1 point. And you do that again and again and again. And you keep doing this for one thing, and then what you'll find is your discipline will start to seep into other areas. If I look back to the reason why I can make this YouTube video right now, I don't even want to do this right now. Honestly, today I woke up thinking like, oh, this is long. I wasn't feeling like doing it today, but because of the discipline that I have created in so many different areas, I am making this video now. Sometimes you won't feel like doing it, even if it's the most passionate thing, and that's where discipline kicks in. Now I'm leveling up my discipline skill just by making this video when I don't feel like doing it. But just pick one thing, and I know it's very tempting to bite off more than you can chew, but I started with training. There was nothing else that I did apart from going to the gym, and I did that for about a year, and then I started looking into books and reading, and what I'm telling you is it's going to have a catapult and a snowball effect. Pick one thing and build a true discipline, and then you'll find it seep into other areas of your life. And you've probably heard it a million times from a million other people, but there is really no other solution. And that's why I want to encourage you to take those steps today. I know you can do it, because you wouldn't be watching these sort of videos if you didn't know that yourself. I want you to know that you can build discipline, you can get to a point where you're doing things on a daily basis that you never thought you would. When you have a physique you never thought you could ever achieve, when you're doing muscle ups and when you're explosive push-ups and when you're walking with confidence and you look good and you talk good, that's a result of discipline. And I can only tell you what it's like from my experience, but I want you to experience it yourself. And you know my message, keep building, keep progressing, and lock that discipline down. I'll catch you in the next one.